You probably know Noah Kahan because of the album Stick Season, but do you know about Folk Malone before he went viral? Noah was born and raised in Stratford, Vermont, not far from the border of New Hampshire. Noah started writing songs at the age of 8 and would begin to learn guitar when he was 12 years old. Like a lot of teens of that age, Noah was making music and uploading it to SoundCloud to be heard by anybody who would listen. As a result, his music was noticed by some people in the music industry, and upon graduation from high school, he would defer his admission into Tulane University and choose to chase his dream of music. In 2016, Noah signed with Republic Records and began to work with a producer who had worked with artists such as Lorde and Khaled. Over the next 2 years, Noah would release his first EP called Hurt Somebody and his first full-length studio album called Busy Head. Both of these projects had pop undertones and featured songs that highlighted struggles with mental health and suicide, with songs like False Confidence and Carlos's Song. During this time, he would tour with artists such as Ben Folds, Milky Chance, and George Ezra, to name a few. His second EP, Cape Elizabeth, released in 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic. Shortly after the pandemic broke out, Noah returned home from New York to the Tree Farm in Vermont. After returning home, he would record his second studio album. In late 2021, Noah would release that album entitled I Was/I Am, which was a deep, introspective look at the artist he was in the present, and the artist he was becoming. Songs like Godlight and Howling really highlight these things, and they're two of my favorites off of that album. His next iteration of released music would turn away from the pop undertones that accompanied his initial music and would turn to a more folk-influenced style from artists that influenced him, such as Counting Crows, Paul Simon, and Hozier. Noah would turn into a more folk version of the person who caught our attention with his songwriting and his storytelling. In July of 2022, he would release his single Stick Season, and it would become a TikTok sensation. Then, in October of 2022, he would release his third studio album, and that is why you